hesitation, she stuffed it into her mouth, chewed it up with great relish. Looking at her pained expression, I knew that the taste was absolutely extraordinary. Could not swallow it and spit it out. Then I told my sister what happened. She said she had a student who was a mite eater. Every day to protect her classmates, she had to eat a lot of scabies mites, and she could only live until she was 20 years old. Time was running out. Yoon Young hopes that you can help her, so she could live on. So she introduced a master to her. The next day, Yoon Young and her friend went to a marketplace. She found a lady who sold seafood. She said the method was simple. She said it would be easy to remove Minnie's stomach, but the cost of the operation was 200 million yen. That's too much money. Yoon Young doesn't have that much money. She had to go back and find a way. A few days later, Yoon Young's other superpowered doctor friend found her. He said he was willing to help Minnie with the surgery for free. Yoon Young rushed to tell Minnie the good news, but Minnie unexpectedly refused. She said she really wanted to be a normal person. She also wanted to see the outside world, but there were still so many scabies in the school. If she loses her ability, who will protect the teachers and students? Yoon Young was moved. She decided to help Minnie in a different way. So the next day, she started to catch scabies mites everywhere. Because scabies mites are invisible to ordinary people, so in the eyes of her classmates, the teacher's behavior was strange, but they didn't know that Yoon Young was protecting them. Finally, with Yoon Young's continuous efforts, she caught all the scabies mites and placed them in front of Minnie. She made her eat them all. Yoon Young told Minnie that if there were any more scabies mites at school in the future, she would definitely find a way to solve it. With no more worries, Minnie finally agreed to the surgery, although her body was different from normal people. But the surgery was very successful. But what was unexpected was, her stomach is actually a small monster. The word relief was written on her stomach. This is Minnie's mission to help all beings. After recovering, Yoon Young took Minnie to the 5.38 kilometers boundary. Minnie was scared and excited at the same time. She clenched her fists tightly. She closed her eyes. The car slowly crossed the line. The crossing line was over. Minnie was safe and sound. She looked back at the number 5.38. Tears of joy flowed from her eyes. Well, that's it for today. The